Trash, refuse, garbage, rubbish. Call it what you will, we all generate it and we all just want it to go away, never to be seen again. But it's important to know what happens to what we throw away. Where does it go? Is it really recycled? Can all of this waste really go away in a way that makes environmental sense?
Believe it or not, it ends up here, looking like this. This is Fairfax County's ash landfill. It's probably not what you expected your old trash to look like. Most people expect to see landfills with mounds and mounds of smelly, stinky, unsightly trash, rats running around, lost seagulls flying overhead. Oh, that is so 20th century.
Fairfax County is a thriving urban locality with a dynamic business community and over 1 million diverse residents who value the environment where they live, work, and play. The Fairfax County Solid Waste Management Program embodies this value by promoting clean communities and environmental stewardship every day of the week. To put it simply, it's their job, along with your help, to help keep Fairfax County clean. Through smart waste management practices, the Solid Waste Management Program ensures that both recyclable and non-recyclable waste materials are managed the best way possible, helping to preserve our natural resources.
So, how does our trash end up in an ash landfill looking like this? Well, we need to back up for that. Back to the beginning.
As you know, everybody generates trash. In Fairfax County, we generate about 1.5 million tons of it every year. Some we recycle, some we just throw out. We depend on the trash folks to take it away. These nice folks just throw it in the back of the truck and it disappears, right? Well, not quite. In Fairfax County, the Solid Waste Management Program, or a private trash company, provides collection services to most homeowners and businesses. Most homeowners place trash at the curb for collection. Businesses typically use dumpsters for their trash. Special trucks with mechanical arms lift and empty them. In the old days, well, like starting in 1962, all the trash in Fairfax County went to the old-style landfill on West Ox Road in Fairfax. You know, the traditional dump we all think of. Over time, the landfill filled up. So in the early 80s, Fairfax County decided to close, cap, and grass over the landfill. The county created the I-66 transfer station on the site. A lot of today's garbage is still brought there, but instead of being landfilled, the trash is transferred. Thus the name transfer station, into 18-wheelers. Starting at the I-66 transfer station, the drivers of those trucks navigate more than 2.5 million miles a year over some of the busiest highways in the nation to get our trash to the I-95 Waste Complex in Lorton. Taking trash out of the smaller trucks and putting it into 18-wheelers saves fuel, reduces air pollution, and helps to prevent accidents.
The I-95 Waste Complex. Now that's where the magic really happens.
Fairfax County charges a fee for every ton of trash disposed at either the I-66 or I-95 waste complexes. The fees for processing and disposing of trash are used to support the county's solid waste management program. The program is totally self-funded, which means it receives no taxpayer money from the county's general fund. Each year, $90 million is collected paying for all of the facilities, equipment, fuel, supplies, and salaries and benefits for 300 employees needed to manage over 1.5 million tons of trash and recycling generated every year. After getting weighed at the I-95 complex, the drivers go into the Energy Resource Recovery Facility. The tipping area is where they dump their trash haul. About 1 million tons of our garbage are brought here every year. So, where is all this trash going? Just watch. It becomes fuel for the Energy Resource Recovery Facility. Basically, about 3,000 tons of trash are burned each day to produce heat. That heat is used to turn water into steam, which is directed to turbines that make electricity. 80 megawatts of electricity. That's enough to power about 75,000 homes. Most of that electricity is then sold to a local power company, making revenue to keep our disposal fees low.
I like to say, today's trash is tomorrow's electricity.
By producing electricity from trash, we save the cost and pollution associated with using natural gas, coal, or 2 million barrels of oil annually. For every ton of trash combusted at the facility, up to 1 ton of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels is prevented from being emitted into the environment.
True or false? We are running out of landfill space in Fairfax County. Class, what do you think?
If you said false, you're correct. We are not running out of landfill space in Fairfax County. By incinerating garbage, our waste volume is reduced by 90% to an ash, which is then landfilled. It just doesn't take up as much room.
And that brings us back to this lovely area, the ash landfill. The county sells electricity generated from our combusted trash. The volume of leftover ash is much smaller, so it takes up less room in the landfill. It's a win-win situation. Enough with trash. Let's talk about recycling.
It's one of the best ways to reduce pollution in Fairfax County. And we're good recyclers. Over 1/3 of what we throw away is recycled. And it's not just newspapers and soda cans anymore. You can recycle plastic bottles and jugs, metal food and drink containers, glass bottles and jars, junk mail, magazines, catalogs, flattened cardboard, phone books, office paper, food boxes, basically any clean paper that tears, button batteries, rechargeable batteries, automobile batteries, used motor oil, tires, antifreeze, computers and electronics, appliances and scrap metal, to name a few. For single-family homes and townhomes, recyclables are collected at the curb, just like trash, typically in one of two ways. In one method, the paper and cardboard are placed at the curb separately from cans and bottles and then collected in a truck with individual interior compartments so that the paper and cardboard do not mix with the cans and bottles. This is called dual stream collection. The other method is where paper and cardboard are placed in the same container as the cans and bottles and then collected in a truck that does not have separate interior compartments. This technique is called single-stream collection of recycling. Recyclables are picked up by your trash hauler, or you can take them to a citizens' recycling and disposal facility at either the I-66 or I-95 location, or at one of the county's recycling drop-off centers. Businesses in Fairfax County can also help the environment by recycling. All non-residential properties and all multifamily residential properties are required to recycle paper and cardboard at a minimum. A little less than half of all trash in the county is paper and cardboard. They're easy to collect, and there's a high demand for recycled paper. So efforts are focused on collecting this high-quality, high-value material. Recyclables are processed for sale at privately owned facilities. And the revenue the county collects from selling those recyclables helps support the solid waste program. Everything is either manually or mechanically separated into their individual components. Then they're baled and shipped out where they're manufactured into new products.
I'm here on another win-win situation. Underneath me is the old I-95 trash landfill, which was closed and capped years ago. All that old trash is shrinking and decomposing over time, creating landfill gases. It's a great energy source that we can use to our advantage.
Fairfax County has installed 350 wells collecting that free gas, which is then pumped via a pipeline to an on-site plant. There, 6 megawatts of electric power are generated, most of which is sold to a power company. It's enough electricity to serve about 6,000 homes, and it means more revenue to support Fairfax County's solid waste program. Some of that gas is transmitted through the pipeline to Fairfax County's wastewater treatment plant. It's used to power the wastewater treatment process, saving the county money and reducing our dependence on fossil fuel. Another way we use our waste as a resource is through yard waste recycling. Yard waste is required in Fairfax County to be collected separately and recycled. Grass and leaves are recycled by turning them into compost at a facility outside the county. The compost is used by gardeners, landscapers, and homeowners. Brush and woody material stay here in Fairfax County. It's run through chippers at least twice to make double shredded mulch, which is then made available for free to county residents at both the I-66 and I-95 locations. The Fairfax County Solid Waste Management Program also provides other important services to the community to reduce pollution and protect the environment. They manage household hazardous waste facilities at both the I-66 and I-95 solid waste complexes. County residents may bring hazardous chemicals and materials to either of these facilities for proper disposal at no charge. Items like gasoline, pool chemicals, stains, fluorescent bulbs, insecticides, and herbicides are prevented from entering the environment by properly disposing of them at our facilities. Each year, the Solid Waste Management Program sponsors several household hazardous waste collection events around the county, as well as business hazardous waste cleanup days to provide a convenient way for residents and businesses to properly dispose of their hazardous materials. Other common household items can contain materials that can be harmful to the environment if disposed improperly. Things like computers and rechargeable batteries should be recycled. And to help, Fairfax County hosts several computer recycling events each year. Residents can recycle CPUs, monitors, keyboards, speakers, printers, cell phones, handheld devices, and rechargeable batteries. These recycling programs are free to Fairfax County residents and are located at a variety of convenient locations. Year-round, you can go to any government center or a supervisor's office to recycle rechargeable batteries, cell phones, and handheld devices.
Fairfax County has over 1.2 million people who generate tons and tons of garbage and recycling every year. Properly handling that trash in the most efficient and environmentally friendly way is important to the quality of life you've come to expect here. Fairfax County's Solid Waste Management Program proudly serves you with its forward-thinking waste management practices.
For more information, you can call 703-324-5230 or go to fairfaxcounty.gov and click on Recycling and Trash.